Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hut, and hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. We're talking about one of the Mets minor leaguers who describes himself as a misfit. I'm a bit of a misfit myself, but that's besides the point. Yes, we have a misfit here. It's from MLB.com. I would mention I will have a video at some point on the Mets top 30 prospects that MLB put out. Brand new list of a whole bunch of players on there that we did not see the last time. But MLB.com put out this article a few days ago. Once a misfit, he started taking down 30 raw eggs a day. Now he does 100 miles an hour. Ugh. I love eggs, but not that many. I mean, really. From Port St. Lucie, Florida, 2 years ago in his endless quest for velocity. Let's go back up there. 30 eggs a day. Ryan Lambert came across an internet video citing the benefits of eating raw eggs. Lambert, a relief pitcher who had recently been cut from his college team, wanted to build muscle and increase his recovery rate. He decided to eat 30 raw eggs per day for a month. Day one, it was an adjustment for sure, Lambert said, but I'm not a chicken. I like a little adversity and challenge. Kind of gets me going. I mean, who does he think he is? Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone? Yes, Sylvester Stallone. For Lambert, a daily cup of egg goop is only part of his story. The 23-year-old is fanatic about his diet, grilling steak and cooking sweet potatoes most days. During a minor league game in Maryland last year, he took Jonathan to a Brazilian steakhouse and ordered a bowl of chicken hearts. Ugh. On occasion, Lambert would walk around the clubhouse dining room to examine his teammates' plates for nutritional value. Quote, he saw me put on an extra creamer in my coffee today, and he was like, come on, dude. Outfielder Nick Morbillo said. This guy sounds like a pain in the ass. Much of what fuels his radicalism is Lambert's belief that it works. The organization's 20th ranked prospect during the 2025 season, Lambert is the hardest throwing pitcher in camp. During the earliest days of spring training, he hit 99.6 miles per hour on the radar gun. He eclipsed 100 miles per hour last year. 100.9 to be exact. As Lambert put it, while producing a 1.62 ERA over 46 innings, 46 appearances, mostly for Double-A Binghamton. His goal this year is to hit 101 miles per hour without rounding up. He thinks 102 or higher is possible. Oh boy. If Lambert can harness that velocity within the strike zone while continuing to refine his secondary pitches, he could help the Mets as soon as this season. Electric was how manager Carlos Mendoza described Lambert after his first Grapefruit League outing, which he struck out 3 of his 4 batters he faced. If he throws strikes, man, he could be special. And that's the problem. Yet Lambert's career hasn't always looked so fruitful in his sophomore year in Missouri State. Lambert walked as many batters, 7, as he recorded outs. He made just 5 appearances, forfeiting opportunities because of his lack of control. The coaching staff lost patience with him. After the season, Lambert was cut from the team. On the day he drove back to Minnesota, Lambert called up friends to ask if they would film him throwing a bullpen session. An emotional Lambert took the mound and, in his words, began throwing heaters from the heart. He had 99 miles per hour that day, a personal best, then uploaded the video to Twitter. The post received nearly 250,000 views, including from college recruiters looking to dip into the transfer portal. One of them, the recruiting coordinator at the University of Oklahoma, took a particular interest, traveling to the independent Northwoods League to watch Lambert pitch. Quote, I got this guy. I just watched him last night. He throws 100 miles an hour. The coordinator told Oklahoma coach Skip Johnson the next day. What's his name? Johnson replied. Ryan Lambert came to reply. Are you kidding me? He's got like 18 walks and 9 innings, Johnson said. I'm like, bleep, here we go. I get all the misfits. Johnson took a chance on Lambert anyway, and while the right-hander remained wild at Oklahoma, he showed enough promise for the Mets to select him in the 8th round of the 2024 draft. Since then, Lambert has continued to refine his craft. In addition to his diet, he's militant about his sleep, rising at 8 a.m. every day during the off-season, and stepping immediately into the sun to regulate his circadian rhythm. He spends hours in the gym lifting weights and throwing pull-downs. Max effort toss with a running start to increase his velocity. This guy's nuts. Results have clearly followed. Last season, his rate of 14.6 strikeouts per 9 innings ranked 5th among the 1,383 minor league pitchers, with at least 50 innings. This year, Lambert is tinkering with a changeup that could help him against lefties. Quote, he's the best, Mets Director of Player Development Andrew Christie said. I feel like that is the exact attitude needed to be high leverage reliever in the major leagues. Exactly. While he no longer eats 30 raw eggs per day, Lambert still puts down about around 10 or so on a regular basis, an expensive habit. Given that the price he used to enjoy at his local Oklahoma Walmart, 5 dozen for around $5 no longer exists. You said all the incentive in the world for Lambert to reach the majors sooner rather than later. Now, well, actually, eggs have gone down. I get eggs for about 69 cents. Where I shop, or 99 cents if I want to, or even about $3. But 5 dozen eggs for $5 is pretty good. But yeah, he sounds like a nut. He sounds like the kind of guy that can pitch well in the bullpen because he probably doesn't nothing bothers him. But I would mention that he has to get the walks down. That's the one thing. He does hard, that's fine, that's great. But he's got to throw strikes. And that's been a problem for him in his career, obviously. Based on the article and just based on just general stuff, he's got to throw strikes. You have to throw strikes in the major leagues or they're going to zero in on these pitches. And that's what happened with Ryan Helsley, who was here. The Mets picked him up from the Cardinals last year. He could not get his pitches over strikes, and that's how teams were just wailing on him. And this kid has to do the same. He has to throw strikes. If he doesn't throw strikes, he's going to be he'll get let up. It doesn't matter how hard you throw. You can't throw strikes. You can't get ahead in the count. You can't get your breaking pitches over for strikes. You're toast. You're done. You're doomed. Well, you let me know what you think about this video, and of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.